Tom, it's Caroline, Tina, you know who. You know, we have quite a history. First of all, my dad taught you in junior high, and then you taught me at college. Then we were colleagues at WHTT and Lake. And then we were co-advisors of BNY, you as the faculty and me as an alumni. And you have been so down to earth the whole time. It's such a rare quality in people in our business. Kind and friendly, just so passionate about the business. Just your passion is infectious, and you're still in it, which shows that you really are passionate about the business. You're still on the air. You sound like you're enjoying yourself. Tom, you have been a mentor. You've been a colleague. You've been an inspiration. And you've been a friend, and I appreciate all of it. Thank you so much, and enjoy your retirement.
About time we reminded people about our phone number. Let's do our song, okay? Here we go.
Now everybody has a classic that they want Tommy to play. Yeah, we do it every weekend, the 1520 way. All over the East Coast, and some of Canada too. Everybody's gone snarfing, now why don't you? They're tuning in Hale, 303, in Sloan in LA, 803, Cheektowaga and Clayton, 303, Niagara, USA, 803, all over the night, 803, and Muscat Jack with a 2, 803, everybody's gone snarfing, now why don't you?
Everybody's gone snarfing. 803-0321 is one phone number, or 803-1520 is the other phone number. That's probably the easier one to remember. 803-1520, 716 the area code for SNARP, the Saturday Night All Request Party. KB.
My name is Terrence Harding. I was a graduate of Buffalo State College in 2012. I was very honored to have him call my name when I got my diploma when I graduated Buffalo State College.
Hi, Tom. It's Brayton Wilson. Thank you so much for everything that you've done, not only for myself, but for the comm department and for Buffalo State as a whole. Your work over the past many years has been great for Buffalo State and for all the students that you've had. Buffalo State's going to miss you. The comm department's going to absolutely miss you for your knowledge, for your insight, and also for your voice. I wish you the best for your next step in life. I wish you a happy retirement. And thanks for being such an inspiring person throughout this Buffalo community. Thank you.
All right, so that's Tom Tran
from
Tran. LA. He's a stand-up comedian and also doing traffic on air in LA.
And does movies. He's got bit parts in some movies and was the main person featured in a video game that's making the rounds as well. So,
do you remember him as a student?
Guy. Oh, absolutely.
And was he?
He was one of these people that would take over a class in a sense, and one of the last classes he had with me, he just made arrangements and had pizza delivered. All of a sudden, this guy from one of the downtown pizzerias, and they suddenly knock on the door in the middle of my class and say, "We got a pizza for Tom McCray." I said, "Okay." Oh boy,
I was in that. Tom, I was just going to chime in. I was in that class, and I remember it was you were going to do a lecture, and all of a sudden, Just Pizza shows up. With a guy shows up with a stack of 6 pizzas. Tran was a little, shall we say, little worse for wear.
Yeah.
Because he had a late night out. And, so I think everybody partook in the pizza but him. He took a nap.
Yeah. as I recall.
All right. Happy birthday, Tom. Yeah. And there we go.
Hey, Tom. It's Kimberly. Thanks for all your dedicated years of service as a Buffalo State educator and WBMI advisor. I hope your new journey in retirement rocks.
So my name is John Rosso. I'm the president of market development at Triton Digital, and I am in the software business. And he's a great talent. He was a great teacher, a great mentor, and again, a lot of the reason why I got into the radio business. And now, even though I work for a company that's an ad technology company, where we basically sell advertising technology to radio companies, so I'm still sort of in that business. Well, if I had to say just one thing to Tom McCray, it would be thank you, because Tom gave me and so many others a really great start as just an amazing teacher and mentor, coach, eventually coworker or colleague. I really can't thank him enough for the influence he had on me early on.
I feel like the old person up here that maybe is somewhat out of touch with how things have changed, because I go back to the days of being in radio and music radio where you had record guys that would come take you to lunch and play a few hooks of songs to try and talk you into playing them. And times have changed.
This is Rita Rich. Rita Tornofsky was my name when I was in college before I got married to a guy named Rich. I am a radio lady. In part, I call myself a radio lady because Tom McCray was my teacher. It's a big part, Tom. And I'm so happy to hear that you're finally going to get a chance to retire, and not at such an old age that you won't be able to appreciate it and enjoy it. Have a great time in retirement. You know, Tom, when you were a teacher, you didn't know this, but you influenced a lot of people. And you helped a lot of people get their starts in an industry that is noble, fun, and is going through some changes. But it's still a good, noble industry. People reaching out across the airwaves to connect to another person. That was our social media back in the day. And in my heart, I know it will always be part of my social media. Working with my voice, working to, get messages across to people, teaching them in my own way, influencing them, and helping new generations get the bug to go behind a microphone and tell a good story. That's part of what I do, and I think I owe a lot of it to you, Mr. McCray. I will miss knowing that you're on campus whenever I visit, and I hope that one day we'll meet again, and that you'll recognize me, and if not by how much weight I've gained or lost, but by my voice, because I'll always recognize your voice, Mr. McCray.
Or 803-1520 is the other phone number. That's probably the easier one to remember. 803-1520. 716, the area code for SNARP, the Saturday Night All Request Party. JB.
Hi, Tom.